Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Elation Professional. We are back once again for another Coffee Break live stream. We hope you continue to find these interesting and informative. My name is Alistair.
My name is Frederik. Welcome here from our headquarters in Kerkrade, the Netherlands. We're streaming live to you from our Elation studios, and it's about time for a special episode with a little bit of Halloween feeling. So we got our special
Nice
coffee cups today
yeah.
here. Cheers to everyone. Enjoy the upcoming minutes with some hot and nice coffee or whatever you'd like to enjoy. Take a blanket, sit down and relax while it's getting a little bit colder outside. And here we go.
So over the last few months, we've been releasing a lot of products that are part of the new Magmatic Effects line. So these are atmospheric and effects products. They are engineered by professionals for professionals and built to perform and built to last. So all the products are designed and engineered from the ground upwards with our product design teams focused on performance and impact, ease of use and efficiency. But of course, value for money and reliability are key factors that we always consider too.
And a few weeks ago, we have already covered some of the Magmatic products in our Coffee Break number 4, which you can find on our Facebook channel as well. So just click through the different episodes, look for episode number 4, and there we have covered the Prisma range of products, which are IP65 UV products with a very, very special output and high efficiency.
So today we're going to look at the other part of that Magmatic lineup though, so all the fun stuff, the atmospherics. So it's beautifully timed as well. Halloween is here, winter is just around the corner. And these products really help to add dramatic effect, mood, and excitement, whether the application be TV, theatre, clubs, attractions, theme parks, etc., etc. So today we're going to look at the Magma series. So it currently consists of a high-output water-based hazer, the Magma Prime. You can also use fog fluid in it, though, too, to give you a little bit more versatility. And then we'll look at this compact and powerful fan, the Magma Fan.
And then we see the Rocket series of CO2 cryogenic effects. And this is how you simulate CO2 effects. And they have the names Sidewinder, Javelin, and Tomahawk.
And after that, we'll look at the Thermatic range of ruggedized oil-based hazers. So those are for a long-lasting haze performance. So namely the Thermatur 600 and the Thermatur 800. And both can be used with a specially formulated water-based haze fluid too for the same effect.
And then we take a look at the Polar range to give you a little bit winter wonderland feeling. We have the Crisp and the Crisp Max creating a really natural look of snow, which you might need in some countries where you have no chance to see real snow. So we give you the possibility to take a look at those artificial snow effects as well.
And along the way, we're going to point out and highlight the certain atmosity fluid that is specific to each of these ranges. So we have it in stock here in huge quantities. It's ready to use, ready to ship. But firstly today, we're going to look at some general product design and engineering aspects that the whole of today's products share. So firstly, the Magmatic series as a whole is, of course, built for professional use and ease of use. So it offers value for money and ruggedly built to last. So portability, mobility, and being easy to deploy and get working quickly are really key factors for the range.
And products are engineered and powerful enough to really fill the biggest stages. They're quiet and efficient, especially when it comes to power consumption, but also very efficient when it comes to liquids and the fluids they're using. So we really have pointed out some key factors here to keep the cost as low as possible.
And all of these atmospheric products we'll see today have a color touchscreen on board as well. So this allows for easy manual use or changing of settings or access to presets for a quick operation. But of course, DMX and RDM are standard as well.
And all those today products use especially formulated fluids from our Atmosity range. And these fluids are filtered, they're very clean, they're safe and easy to operate, and of course they are optimized for all of our Magmatic products. And some of you might know the bad side effects from other fluids. You have some sore throat or some scratches in your throat, but don't worry. With our high quality components and high quality ingredients, which are very, very pure and filtered, you don't have those bad side effects. You don't need to worry, even if you're surrounded by those haze or smokes for hours, let's say on a stage or in a venue or on an exhibition center. So no worries, you won't have those bad side effects of a sore throat anymore.
And we have also developed MagFly. So this is a tiny wireless module that can go in each of today's products to create a reliable wireless connection. And future accessories coming soon will include both wired and wireless remotes as well. And we're also making the finishing touches to an Android and an iPhone app that will allow you to directly control the products from your phone or your tablet. So finally, you can have full mobile control of all your atmospherics. So let's make a start with the Magma Prime you can see here closer to Frederik. So this is a powerful but quiet 700-watt water-based hazer that provides a high-volume, dry haze effect with low fluid consumption. So our new high-pressure air pump technology reduces the risk of the heater clogging whilst giving a powerful output of 113 cubic meters per minute. And whilst it's designed to have a low fluid consumption, it also has additional efficiency features such as an energy-saving sleep mode and self-cleaning. So it's lightweight, it's easy to pick up and deploy, and within its compact, robust, and durable aluminium housing, we have this easy-to-use touchscreen. So that gives you not only full control of the haze, but also the actual fan inside as well, so you have complete control of the unit's performance.
And those feature-packed little toys here really are perfect for any kind of stage, theater, TV, wherever you need good performance in a small and compact housing with a low noise level. So those are really fit into every situation where you need them, and they're really workhorses. So easy to hang, easy to rig and install, and easy to use. So for everyday use, it's just perfect.
And this unit uses the new Atmosity Extreme Filtered Fog Fluid. So it's available as a 2, 4, and a 20 litre. This water-based fluid produces a very safe but dense smoke and haze effect with a great hang time. We actually use both the Prime and that fluid in our Netherlands showroom here. So after a very quick heat-up time, it quickly and quietly fills the room with a very dense haze that lasts for a long time. Next up, the Magma fan that you can see on the left here. So this is an 80-watt unit that punches well above its weight with a very powerful 15 cubic meters per minute output, or 2,500 revolutions per minute if you prefer. So it's compact and mobile, but with its dual yoke or stand, it can be discreetly placed anywhere to be your new multi-purpose stage fan. And with that low power consumption as well, the unit can easily be placed on the same electrical circuit as your fog or your haze machine.
And using a few of them will be perfect to create some stunning effects. Just imagine to have like the Magma Prime in the center and circled by a few of those fans. That gives a nice tornado look, or whatever you want to create with those. That is possible. They are easy to daisy chain, easy to hang, and easy to install, and really give you a little bit of flexibility in your design when you want to point out some special effects.
And for control, it follows the same pattern as all the products we'll show today. So DMX and RDM is standard, or it is full manual control and those presets courtesy of the touchscreen panel. And it has all the same wireless options as well that we briefly spoke about earlier. So now we're going to do a very quick scene change, so bear with us, guys. We're just going to wheel on the next products for you.
Roll over here. We have everything prepared for you just to show you all our effects. And here we go with the next one. Coming in. All right.
Okay, here we go.
So we really want to give you a brief overview about all the products, see them live in action. And this is why we continue with the next ones here on our table.
So next we have the Rocket series. So this gives us 3 units with creative, dynamic, fun, and spectacular CO2 cryogenic simulation effects. So we have the Magmatic Javelin, Sidewinder, and Tomahawk. So these are high-velocity CO2 simulator fog machines for high-impact moments.
And those can be used to create really special CO2 lookalike effects. You don't have to worry about any regulations anymore. Just really use them in any kind of situation and don't worry about regulations or anything else.
So the Javelin you can see here on the left features 34 2-watt red, green, blue, amber LEDs for throws of dynamic colored effect. Whereas the Sidewinder on the right uses 22 of those same RGBA LEDs for and both of the units give 10-second, 6-meter bursts and over 1,400 cubic meters per minute output. And both can rotate through 90 degrees, as you can see, so the rubber feet actually tell you the default sides for the units. But with a very quick and minimal effort, you can make them rotate through 180 degrees for vertical downward blasts of fog. So for example, on the Sidewinder, it's as simple as opening the hatch and inverting the bottle. Whereas on the Javelin, you can simply remove this top bracket and the plate underneath and swap those round, and your bottle is now inverted. That takes less than 2 minutes. And the Tomahawk takes it further with 34 8-watt of that same RGB LED, and it has the same rotation capability, but with a whopping 2,400 cubic meters per minute output. It does 12-second bursts, and it also gets you a little higher to over 7.5 meters. And from the touchscreen display manually or via DMX, you can select a large range of pre-programmed macros. So these give you various dynamic, hopefully you can see this, various dynamic and static looks. So we can select this one and we can have a quick burst. And then I'll put it down again and choose a static look this time, and we'll go for another burst. So these units are really fun, but with this small form factor and those rotation options, you can easily integrate them into a stage design, a theme park ride, or an event to provide a powerful blast of excitement to wow an audience.
Yeah, and just point them really everywhere, upright or right in front of the audience. You don't have to worry about any regulations anymore, because really you can point them in any direction and around any circumstances. They really offer a great versatility, and the look is just stunning, as you could see it here. And just imagine that on a big stage, a few of them in the front, and you don't have to worry about any regulations or any limitations anymore.
So the Rocket series uses the Atmosity flash fog fluid as well. So that's available in 2, 4, and 20 liters. And as you've hopefully just seen, it's very quick to dissipate. So it has a hang time of sort of 10 to 20 seconds, really, as you'd expect for units like this. So next, we're going to have another little scene change, guys. And we are going to have a look at some other products.
Let's roll that over here as well for you guys. And we're going to take a look at some other products here.
So next up, we have the compressor-based hazers. So this is the Thermatic series. It gives us these two incredible machines housed in these ruggedized flight cases built for the road and ready for the road. So the Thermatur 600 on the right is 350 watts, and the Thermatur 800 on my side is 800 watts. But both produce an exceptionally fine, long-lasting atmospheric haze that excels at revealing light beams and mid-air effects. So the 600 gives you an output of around 107 cubic meters per minute, and the 800 beefs that up a little more to about 158 cubic meters per minute.
And both can create a safe, clean, and odorless haze that lasts very, very long in the air and leaves no residue. And those very small and perfect particles make any light beam visible in any kind of conditions. And they hold a 2.5-liter oil or water tank, and you can run them for over 35 hours, and that really is easy to use because you don't have any warm-up or heat-up time. So once you power them on, they're ready to use, and you can start the show.
Okay, so let's turn them on, and we'll give you a little demonstration of both of them. So as you can see, both have a little directional blower as well. So this helps guide the haze to the right area or level for you. So hopefully no extra ducting should be needed. So as you can see, they're compact, yet they're ruggedly built to withstand the day in and day out of touring environments. And the units are actually also soundproof. So for example, you can use them in situations like this where they need to be a little more discreet.
And they're sort of workhorses which really can placed everywhere on a stage, theater, TV set. No matter where you need them, they are always with you and ready to use immediately. And yeah, with a runtime of 35 hours with just one tank of 2.5 liters, that's amazing. And they really help you to do every job properly.
So these machines can use the Atmosity oil-based fluid, again available in 2, 4, or 20 liters, like the 800 on the left is using right now. So it's an advanced fine particulate haze fluid with an extended linger effect, so it can last beyond 3 hours and even longer in a closed room, of course. But as mentioned earlier too, a specially formulated Atmosity premium water-based fluid can also be used too. So we're using that in the unit on the right at the moment. So it really offers the same effect. This fluid was specially designed for use in these type of compressor-based machines. So if you have any concerns or even venue rules about the use of oil-based fluids, even though ours are filtered, safe, and free of residue, you can actually use that water-based version to gain the same performance.
And both units have the same now usual multiple control options as you have seen them in all our other products before. And also like the Magma Prime hazers we have seen earlier, those Therma models have an energy saving mode and of course a self-cleaning mode, which makes maintenance a lot easier and which makes your life a lot easier when you want to save some power during your job.
So we mentioned earlier that the units today have presets on board. So let's briefly talk about those a little more. So for example, the Thermatic range of 5 presets. So these offer a different duration and interval time, but whilst they maintain 100% of the haze output and also the 100% of the wind or the blower output as well. So for example, they can be as short as 5 minutes each, or it can be as long as a 40-minute duration and a 20-minute interval. So you would use these modes to give you a pre-programmed sort of control, for example, in use in a location which might be really hard to get to, like so a certain part of a theme park ride, for example, or maybe you just want to leave the unit alone to reliably perform whilst you get on with other matters. So those are very easy and can be selected within a couple of seconds. But next today, we're going to get to the real fun products. So this is our Polar range of snow machines. So we have the Crisp and the Crisp Max, both of which are 1250 watt models. So the Crisp gives a smaller form factor, a 5-liter fluid tank, and a yoke for hanging its lightweight, durable aluminium housing. In fact, we have one hung up just above us now, which we're going to trigger in a few moments. And then we have the Crisp Max. So this adds a ruggedized flight case, a 20-liter tank, and a portable snow cannon for use up to 30 meters from the main housing. But that housing can also be used within the flight case as well if you need a little more of a quiet performance.
We recently made a very beautiful film about our Proteus Lucius IP65 moving head, and that film you can also find on our Facebook channel if you click through the videos. And during those films, we use both Crisps to really give a natural look-alike feeling of snow. And yeah, just take a look at the video right now where you can see those products in action.
So both units offer a high volume with advanced technology providing adjustable snowflake size and crucially silent operation for noise-sensitive environments. The new all-in-one air pump fan system together with the auto clean feature provides less clogging and requires less maintenance. Both models give over 10 meters of snow height and over 12 meters of horizontal distance. So the powerful output can really give you a very large but crucially a very even spread of snow. So I think we are almost ready to have a look at these in action. So I'm going to trigger the Crisp, which is up in our truss, and I think, Frederik, you are going to demonstrate the little snow cannon. So with that in mind, let it snow. Okay. So both of these machines use our Atmosity Premium Snow Fluid. It's in 4 and 20 liters. It's a dry impact fluid designed not to leave a sticky residue, so you get all of the snow but none of the cleanup. One other fluid we developed as part of the Atmosity range, though, is our cryonic low-lying fog fluid. So this was designed for a moody, ground-hugging performance with a sort of hang time of around 30 to 40 minutes. So that's available in 2, 4, 20 liters as well. And like all Atmosity fluids, it's designed and it's primed for use in magmatic machines.
And of course, we would like to point that out again. So no worries about sore throat or any itches or scratches in your throat, because we have high quality ingredients which are purely filtered. So the highest standards to give you the best effects in any kind of show situation.
And finally today, we have the little Magfly wireless module that we mentioned earlier. So this can be installed within minutes in any of today's machines. It comes with the relevant antennae and is ready to give full, reliable, seamless control. So that's about it for today, I think. I'm not seeing any questions coming in, if I can see through the snow here. Nope, not seeing any questions. So that is all the atmospheric products that make up the Magmatic range. So I'm sure more is to come in this lineup in the future, but for today, we've got a great range of products for you to creatively add a bit of drama, dazzle, and excitement and mood to your production and events. And it all comes with performance, value, ease of use, and safety in mind. So I think it's a goodbye from me. We'll hopefully see you in 2 weeks. Last word to you, Freddie.
Thank you so much, Alistair, and thanks for joining us in this fun episode here while we're playing around with some haze, some fog, and some snow. So whatever season comes up now, it's winter time, Halloween time. If you are in need for some great effects, if you're in need for some snow, let us know. Send us some more questions. Send us an email. Ask your local distributor for some demo. And we are looking forward to seeing you in 2 weeks here from the Elation Studios for another coffee break. Stay safe and see you soon.